Henry Houdini by Angie Pierce. Henry Houdini loved to roam, wandering the streets far from his home. With a wiggle and a jump, he'd squeeze through the trees, and off he would trot, so happy and free. Henry Houdini wandered next door to see the young girl he had visited before. She gave him a sausage and threw him a ball. Then he went on his way, jumping over their wall. Across the street to 503 went Henry Houdini, as happy as can be. He looked all around and found an old bone. He sniffed it and licked it, then took it back home. Henry Houdini dug a hole in the ground and buried the bone that he had just found. Then, with a wriggle and a jump, he squeezed through the trees and walked off once more, so happy and free. Henry Houdini walked right down the street. He crossed the main road with scurrying feet. Down Terrace Road he decided to roam, till the dog catcher found him and took him back home. Houdini's family were not pleased to see that Henry Houdini had been roaming free. They put in some posts and long wooden planks to put an end to the roaming dog's pranks. But Henry Houdini was not to be stopped. He climbed up the planks and then down he dropped. Henry Houdini continued to roam till somebody found him and brought him back home. The time had come to stop him wandering for good, so his family went to buy some more wood, a carload of pickets, a box full of screws, to build a strong fence that he couldn't get through. Henry Houdini watched with dismay as the fence was created. It took them all day, till only a small section was left still to do. But Henry Houdini could still get right through. The last section of fence was finally done, spoiling Henry's wandering fun. But where there's a will, there's definitely a way. Henry Houdini continued to stray. If you can't get over it, you've got to go under. Houdini dug a hole so he could still wander. Under the fence he wriggled right out and continued to wander and roam all about. Concrete and planks put an end to his wanders. Henry Houdini couldn't escape any longer. But if the gate happened to be left unlatched, Henry Houdini would be off in a flash, roaming the streets, so happy and free, that adventurous dog, Henry Houdini.